Welcome everyone. So it's very strange to be surrounded by so many smart people. So welcome on this stage, which is almost a kind of a boxing ring. You understand that today is a battle for greatness. So many a battle will take place this afternoon on this ring. So we want you to applaud and support all the fight this afternoon. On the ring, we want to see and listen to startups and investors coming from all over the world, French and European unicorns, entrepreneurs, investors, corporations that will fight to become world champion today. So before that, let me explain to you what is France Digital about. France Digital has been existing for 3 years, so we could say 3 years only or 3 years already. I'll let you decide that. As an organization, France Digital is fast growing, exactly like a startup. Now we count between 500 and 1,000 entrepreneurs, investors, members of France Digital. The purpose is very simple to understand. The idea is that we can communicate all entrepreneurs and investors through one single voice, gathering, representing everyone, to be sure that we are on the same page and support the growth of the digital ecosystem all over Europe and in France especially, of course. The idea is to generate more and more bigger startups, what we call unicorns, and you will see many of them this afternoon, to create more digital jobs in the French economy and, of course, all over Europe. So Marie is co-president as a VC. Myself, Olivier, I'm a CEO and co-founder of PriceMister and also co-president of France Digital, so I'm representing the entrepreneur part because really France Digital is about creating a fair balance between investors and entrepreneurs. So today we are only 18 months before the next election for the French president that will take place in 2017. That's the reason why we decided to name today's event Battle for Greatness. This is, we think, the right timing to start the race, this 18-month race before the acceleration, to ask the government to accelerate the digital transformation of our French country. Our purposes are quite simple, but very ambitious. We consider digital is not a market, the digital is not a sector, the digital is a complete revolution of the French of the global society. That's why we think this is the right timing to speak about that, because we want to call for the French government, but also call the future candidates, and from the right wing, obviously, to the left wing. I think digital is really a neutral aspect of the society, of the economy. So we don't need to be, we don't bring any ideology in our speech. It's really about the French growth inside the Western economy. I would say that now we are there today because we believe that everything has improved very well for the past 3 or 4 years. The past 3 or last years were very good regarding the digital evolution in our economy, but still we think it's not enough yet. We are not satisfied. We are never satisfied, like entrepreneurs should be. When you are satisfied, you stop, and when you stop, you die. So France is still suffering from a strong problem of perception and also lack of agility. So we are here to say that everything should or would go faster if we don't accelerate. In France, we have only one unicorn, and it's not even official, only one unicorn out of 132 listed all over the world. Paris is ranked only 11th city in the world for startup activity on this startup activity criteria, which is not enough considering the size of our global economy. That is why we are going today to demonstrate, thanks to this amazing battle for greatness, organized in 4 rounds, that it's possible to highlight the digital as a solution and not as a problem. And maybe Marie will explain the agenda for today.
Sure, thank you, Olivier. So as you noticed, this is the first non-battle. That's actually because we cannot fight together.
We can fight.
So I'm talking after, but you'll see all of those afterwards. First of all, because we won't say after maybe thanks to all the different sponsors, to all the speakers coming from all over the world, to the volunteers, there's a certain number of volunteers, and obviously to the France Digital team, Aya, Lola, and Julie, who makes that possible. Today, as a battle, because we thought we actually all have personal battles that we're facing each day, and we wanted to listen to the category. But the first round will be about startups versus the world, because today's economy is all about how you get competitive at the international level. And even though you don't go, people come and sell competitive products or services here. So you actually have no other choice that doesn't be competitive at the international level. So startups versus the world will be the first round. Second round is all about France versus France. So as you believe we are our best friends and our best enemies, we have a lot of assets, but also a lot of things to be working on. So this is what we'll be talking about in round two. Round three will be around corporate versus disruptive. So how Ekeland and key corporates can face today's disruption coming from digital, and what are their own battles and how they answer it to take opportunity of taking this change to rise in this global economy. And the fourth and last one is all about investors versus ambition. There's this old thought and tradition that European investors are a lot more risk averse than the US investors. And so we'll see and want to discuss if that's really still the case and what we can make to give even a greater level of ambition or of digital culture to these investors. But before launching the rest of the battles and discussing all these, how to transform all these personal battles and personal challenges that we all face into business opportunities, we also wanted to say that we're at a stage in this world where digital changes, all the climate changes, all these changes that we're facing are actually making this world very small and very global. And whatever action we're taking today, we really need to think at a global level what impact it will be, because we only have one world, we only have one peace, we only have one climate. So think yourself, you're an entrepreneur, you are a dynamic crowd, you have a lot of energy, this is all we have. So whatever you can do to think at a global level on how we can take all this opportunity to make the world a better place, take it. As Olivier says, and he's a classic rock star, divided we stand, united we... No, sorry, the other way around. Divided we fall, united we stand. Thank you very much. To introduce the first round, I'm calling Liam Bugor. It's Startups versus the World. Liam, here it's your turn.